What's up, guys? So today we are going to be taking a look at this MRQ emergency radio. So let's see what comes in the box. Okay guys, so here are the items that came in the box. Here we have the user manual, one USB cable, and last but certainly not least is the MRQ emergency weather alert radio. As you can see guys, this is one nice looking radio, orange and black. I like the colors. So I purchased this radio from Amazon quite recently, and I'll give you the backstory behind this purchase. Now, on July 2nd, 2021, our island was struck by Hurricane Elsa, and my wife asked me if I had a radio because she wanted to find out what was going on in the island.
So did you have a radio?
Of course I did. Let me show you. Now this is another emergency weather radio that I purchased from eBay some years ago.
Good for you.
However,
oh no,
what I didn't realize at the time,
here it comes.
This radio was no longer holding the charge. Therefore,
dead radio.
Yep. We couldn't actually use this radio because the internal battery was not holding a charge. Hence, I went out to Amazon and I purchased this one. And I'm going to show you the major difference between these two radios later on in this video. So let's go through the features of this radio. Now, this radio is a radio.
Seriously, big man? I think we know that already.
Yeah, but do you know how it functions? Okay, so to get the radio going, you pull the antenna out, and what we want to do here now, we have the FM, AM, and weather band, and so I'll just put it on FM. You can turn the volume up or down, and slowly use the tune in button to find a radio station.
Ancestors of today's Lebanese who ringed the Mediterranean with their ports in history.
Okay guys, and when you're finished, you just turn it off. And just remember, when you're tuning, this light is going to go green when you pick up the radio station. This radio can also function as a flashlight in an emergency. So here we have the dial to change that to light, and you have a flashlight. Now, it is not the best flashlight in the world, but in an emergency, what's that saying again? Any port in a storm. Next up, this radio can function as a reading lamp. As you can see here, once you lift the solar panel up, we have another light which can function as a reading lamp. Another useful function is the SOS emergency alarm.
SOS? What's that?
Now, SOS stands for Save Our Soul. So guys, if you are ever in an emergency situation and you need to get someone's attention and you have this radio on you, all you have to do is switch this button to SOS, and the radio is going to alarm and is going to flash the light. Now I'm going to turn it on. It comes up really low. So hopefully you will never have to use that function, but if you do, it is there. This radio can also function as a power bank. So in an emergency situation and you need to charge your cell phone or other emergency USB device, what you do, you use the USB output. So in this instance, I'll get my cell phone. You connect the cable. And as you can see, the phone will automatically start charging. So if in an emergency situation you need to charge your cell phone, you can use this radio as a power bank. There are 4 ways in which you can power this radio.
4 ways?
Yes, there are 4 ways in which you can power this radio. Now, if you know in advance that your island or country is going to be affected by hurricane, storm, tornado, whatever the weather event, you can charge the radio beforehand using the included USB cable. Now what you do, push the smaller end in here. And you will run the other end to your computer, or what you can do is set it up like this and run this to an electrical outlet, and this would charge the internal battery in this device. Okay, so the second way we can charge this radio is via the solar panel. So what you would have to do is get the solar panel into direct sunlight, and you can charge the radio that way as well. Now the third method, use the hand crank to give the internal battery a charge. So you pull the handle away from the device and you start cranking. This can be a lot of fun, and it can give your fingers, your wrists some good exercise. So guys, while you are doing that, let me just show you here. If you're using the hand crank or you're using the solar panel to charge this device, this light should automatically go red. Now let's see if I can crank and show you that. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. This may be a poor attempt, but okay guys, so the fourth way that you can power this device is via 3 AA batteries. And in order to do that, you need to switch the device from using the internal lithium ion battery to use the 3 AA batteries. And in order to do that, you need to use this switch. Then you can go ahead, turn the device to the back, open the battery compartment, and insert 3 AA batteries, and you can power the device that way as well. And guys, that is essentially the difference between these 2 weather radios. This one can hold 3 AA batteries to power the device. With this one, once the internal battery is no longer holding a charge, there's no other way to power this device. I guess the only way to do that, you would have to actually change the internal battery in this one. However, I no longer need this. I will now be using the MRQ Emergency Weather Alert Radio. One other feature that I didn't mention earlier, if you want to listen to the radio privately and not disturb anyone, All you have to do is plug in your headphones or earbuds right here, and you can listen to this radio privately. So here's my verdict, guys. This radio has a number of features that can be very useful in an emergency situation, as you would have seen in this video. Additionally, you have 4 methods which you can use to power this radio. You can use USB charging, solar charging, you can use the hand crank, or 3 AA batteries. So this radio comes highly recommended. So guys, if you're interested in purchasing this radio, I have included an affiliate link in the description below. That is all for me today. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video, God willing.